My man, Seawork is gonna be first up for the day. We actually didn't get to see you, Seawork, last time they joined us over in the PTR Duels as Arcane sticking to their guns with these bold gonna be on the team too. Setting out the succubus pretty early on with Arcane starting off with that evocation, setting up a polymorph while moving. Rune of Power, Arcane Surge, but it's actually succubus CC, but a trinket to break it into missiles to follow these bolt, popping off a dark pact in order to try to see if it can reduce the damage. Massive damage on the Seawork with the Mortal Coil as Infernal is out hitting with the fear. As he's both trying to set up a Bonzafell versus Seawork as he's continuing to blast him out. Reflect, massive heal by the Warlock Breath into a Ring of Frost by the Arcane. Gives him incredible amounts of utility in Dragonflight. These bolts does walk into it with a Shadow Fury receiver, backing up out of there, just going for a little bit of a Arcane explosion. Succubus is here around the corner. Soul Fire could be big damage, does go for a blink, which gets him out of that Shadow Fury. As Seawork is trying to, I think, burn mana to fish for procs. Actually, kind of low on mana. Is going to be an aggressive blink with a poly onto these bold. Where's the Succubus stopping if it's actually nowhere? Touch the magic with Arcane missiles for Seawork as he's trying to blast out these bold out in the open. Succubus was see around the corner. Bonzafell stopping him in place. Is he going to move or is he going to stay? It looks like he's actually going to move, taking a bit of damage from the Bonzafell. With these bolts, trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Fear does go for a port on top of Seawork. It's going to be Mortal Coil as the breath comes out. That gives the mage so, oh my god, the Ring of Frost on top of it. The breath into the ring counters these bolts. As the mage is looking like he's maybe recovering from mana, trying to go for evocation, potentially could go for a bit of a reset. Polymorph up top, there's going to be a Succubus C stopping your approach, however, with Arcane Surge, going to be immediate trigger out of it. Arcane Surge, big damage, potentially massive missiles, as he's both taking a lot of damage. That's going to reflect rolling, but it's going to be a spell steal on the reflect. Oh my god, how'd you heal? Was that a Soulburn Health? I can't believe it. Seawork still got a bit of damage going on. Casbolt out of these balls. Seawork bails out of there. What was that heal? What was that heal? I don't understand. Was that a Soulburn Hellstone? That's going to be something to get used to. It literally stay on hands. I don't understand. I can't believe, dude, Warlocks heal a ton. They're so tanky. Seawork did so much damage, even reflected a Mortal Coil. He spell stole the Warlock's reflect, and he still couldn't kill him. Go for a bit of touch and magic with maybe more missiles. Trying to see if he can blast him out these bolts. I think trying to go for a portals. It's going to be counter pressure, but these bolts have no health whatsoever. He got nothing left with reflect. Oh my god, with touch of the magic. Slamming down on him. Oh my goodness, boys. Arcane Mage is looking kind of scary. Absolutely terrifying with Don't Nerf trying to go for dude, the fact that he can cast Polymorph on the move just feels fitting for an Arcane Mage. I don't know what it is, like maybe like a Master of Missiles, Master of Magic, and he just can just do it. Just so weird, but I feel like it's almost like a fitting Master of the Arcane trait. Gonna be a Novo onto Rokai off of the breath. Man, breath is so good. Casting spells on the move is so incredibly powerful, especially for PvP. Especially for a class with not a lot of instas. As long as you can get away from somebody, just being able to cast on the move is kind of incredible. That is so good. Rokai looking for a bit of a reset. Rokai looks like he's walking into this one roll. Almost all the defenses actually used a diffuse as well as dampen harm. So he has karma, so he may be able to use it for Seawork, trapping him with an incap real quickly. Seawork trying to bail out of it immediately. Again, another Palmer Ball moving. That is so strong. Into another Arcane Surge. Has a lot of mana. Big damage on Rokai. Oh my god. Oh, Arcane, boys, what is this? Yo, is Arcane back? Arcane Mage should be your next main in Dragonflight, confirmed. What is this, bro? It's so good. Oh my god, the damage. Gonna be Scoot Chan trying to see if we can swing around the corner. Gonna be Panda Racial, putting him to sleep very quickly. Just putting a little bit of pressure on his neck, letting him go night-night. Trying to see if he can bail away from the Shadow Pace. Hit him with some missiles. Gonna be burning right through the Siphon, trying to go for a couple of barrages. Going to be Scoot-chan going for a bit of cell healing behind the pillar as Don't Nerf trying to see if he can fish for more procs. He's got quite a lot of bit of mana. I guess he's going to be waiting until he got so big a vacation. He has mana to burn, but I guess he's maybe waiting until he got a vacation. Maybe that'll make it work. Polymorph for the Scoot-chan, stealing PI. Wait, could he maybe go for damage here? Rune of Power, potentially big damage. Going to be touching the magic. Massive missiles around the corner. Scoot-chan trying to see if he survives it. It's going to be immediate dispersed. Does he still die through it? Or does he live? 5 minutes in the duel, 4% damaging. The man actually barely alive, but still Seamark putting pressure on the guy. Not letting him go anywhere. Does go for the Mind Flay Insanity as he does lock out Seamark for just a second. Oh my goodness, Seamark. Quick breath on the Skutan. Trying to see if he can bail out of there with a quick barrage to follow right after him. My goodness, the amount of burst an Arcane Mage can do just out of left field. Just on a moment's notice, on the whim. Walks up, blasts you around the corner. There's not much you can really do about it. Let's go ahead and try to see if he can maybe catch up a little bit of healing. Gonna be Stone Nerf. Trying to see if we can take down the Siphon. He has a vacation coming back up very, very soon, so it looks like maybe prepping up some burst. Skutan better be careful. Kraken's gonna be his best friend. Gonna be a stun onto Seamark. Polymorph to follow. Does get himself a setup. Does Skutan have anything at all? Trinkets out of it. Gonna be an Arcane Surge, but it's gonna be Fear onto Seamark. It's Skutan trying to get some dots rolling in. Silence to follow, just lock it out. Don't nerf on every CD. Invis into Arcane Surge. Does he have the big damage here? Gonna be Mind Games, but it's like, oh my god, it's not even gonna matter. The Mind Games wasn't gonna heal you. He was just gonna fight right through it because his brain is much bigger than anyone else's. This is an Arcane Mage big brain Chad. Brandon Topali onto chill pills, but he's gonna be able to break out of it. It's gonna be a full pet, and he's just standing in that ice block like, what? Oh my god, bro. Arcane Mage looks incredible. Actually incredible. And this is an Arcane, like, I play Arcane on my Mage, and this looks, my god. See what makes it would have made it. Moving while casting Ring of Frost. I know he didn't freeze him, but like, that's so good. Moving while casting Ring of Frost is so good. Oh my god, you can so trap somebody in there. Arcane is continuing to get yoinked back over towards Shilpa's stun. Is it going to be over? No, it's got it all the time. All the time, but he actually could be pretty close to over. It doesn't look like Seamark has that ice block or anything for a while. Maybe a massive miss, potentially could go for images. I don't know if this are actually up or if that's a tooltip error. Has some coolness go back up, so if it catches very, very soon, he could potentially go for a big go. Trying to look like he's trying to finish some procs, breath onto chill pills, trying to go for a polymorph. Does he have the burst? Evocation still trying to make it happen. Is there any way for him to even try? Can he even somehow do it? Trying to go for missiles, big damage on chill pills, but AMS stops all of it in its place. He does have a touch of the magic. Maybe they'll like do something, but man, that's so unfortunate. With Frost, Unholy Death Knight, Death Knights in general just kind of countering casters. That's a little sad to see, man. Oh my god, that was hell of a run by Seamark. But not Arya trying to see if he can give Chupas a taste of his own medicine, trying to play to that Unholy DK with a summoner build, just Apocalypse spam, back-to-back summoning full army with Chupas, trying to see if he can survive a death back to follow. Does have a spell warden, but I don't think he's got much left really in him, yeah. And it's over. Killian, you're the last one left for Team 2. You have to hold the forward down. I don't know how you're going to be able to beat Arya. That's a lot of pets. That's a lot of mages. But you potentially could do it. You are a Windwalker. Arya trying to see if you can just play the long game, go for the Chain of Ice, going for the Lichborn to give himself a defensive, but also a Salfield component, sacrificing the pet for a little bit of healing, summoning a new one, and Killian just slow down behind the pillar, hold on to a lot of his offensive cooldowns, only use one set of images, so he could Zuan, he could go for quite a bit of damage, trying to give himself a little bit of healing inside of the Jade statue. Gonna be a stun to Killian as he gets boop onto Arya. Karma to follow, potentially gonna go big damage. Arya trying to see if you can potentially make it happen here. That's going to be more mages getting some of them back-to-back. Fist of Fury finally gone. Karma just trying to see if he can fight right through it. Zoed is out. Everything is available. Going to go for a grip onto Killian. This is taking him out right here. Killian trying to do everything he can to survive, but I think it's just going to be over with not Arya taking him down. My goodness, chat. I just can't believe that was a lot from an Arcane Mage. He got 3 kills there back-to-back. It's just... man, wow. Arcane Mage is looking incredible in Dragonflight. Like, this is an early preview. There's no chance that there's any of this. There's a good chance that all this is going to change about Arcane by the final build. But so far, that has been incredible to watch. And Arcane looks incredibly good going forward, dude. That burst is insane. But also, like, the fact that you can move while casting...